There's no video today. It is 6 in the morning. Why the hell did they have the Nintendo Direct at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time? What the fuck, Nintendo? What the fuck? I spent 2 hours this morning just trying to wake up. I'm a college kid. I have a diet of ramen noodles and PlayStation games. That's all I do, okay? That's for you, Nintendo. Anyways, there's like, what, 4 minutes left? Yeah, 4 minutes left. Oh my god. Like, anyways, so what do I think will be predicted? I think Breath of the Wild 2. Pokemon Breath of the Wild 2. I think we'll get like Xenoblade. I don't think we're gonna get any like surprise announcements of like, surprise, this game you didn't know. It's gonna be like, here are the games that are coming out. Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out. Here's what you need to know. I really want Breath of the Wild 2 to come out. They're gonna do like a Splatoon 3 thing. I think they might announce DLC for Splatoon 3. God, sorry if my voice is so deep. Oh shit! Is this fucking... Why the hell is this private? Oh my god, if that whole thing was private... Oh my... Well, anyways, it doesn't matter. But yeah, fuck, it's early. That's how we really recapped. It's freaking early. It's early, and it's early. Again, I don't think any new games are gonna come out. I think, because it's going to be focused on Nintendo Switch games launching this winter. And so, if anything, we'll get like, we'll get like a reboot of like, ooh, this game. We'll get, I think Toby Fox is gonna come out and he's gonna be like, I am Sans. Now, now we wait. We just wait for the good things to happen. Also, this isn't my chat. This is, YouTube chat for the other one, but... yeah. Who cares, right? And now, we wait. I always like reading the chat, because it makes me, like, maybe I should just do full screen and fuck it. Oh. Really? Due to COVID already? Thought COVID ended.
We live on the continent of Elyos. 4 realms
Cool.
surrounding a holy land at its center.
Like every other fantasy game.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon.
Is this
We
Final
called
Fantasy?
upon heroes
I've
from
never
other
played Final
worlds to
Fantasy.
aid us. Heroes known as emblems.
Oh,
With
okay.
them, the warriors of our
Fire
nations
Emblem.
fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
So I think, are they gonna re-release
In the
old Fire
years
Emblem
since,
games?
our world has been safe. But
I'm
now,
really not a big fan of
I
Fire Emblem,
sense
so...
a resurrection. The binding weakens.
God, this is Japanese. Oh cool, another generic Fire Emblem game. And he's Marth. Oh.
You're awake. You're really awake, yeah?
Fire Emblem, please engage with this game.
What are those horrible things?
If I may,
Oh, that's
you
cool.
are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war. The Fell Dragon. I feel like I can almost remember.
I just don't like Fire Emblem. I don't know why. I really love strategy games. It's just Fire Emblem,
Ring. Mark.
I think, is anime garbage.
Sigurd.
Leave it to me.
I think if I played it now, I might like
It
it.
is rather
But
quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
The time has come. Now, as one, Emblem, engage!
yeah, this seems like hot anime garbage.
Please grant me your strength.
Oh, teleport. It seems cool.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
Why do the main characters have, like, weird hair? Like, blue-red hair?
Hello, everyone.
Hello!
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and
Hi,
I'll
I'm
be your guide
Fianjo
for
Sak.
today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also
Fire
be releasing
Emblem
the Fire Emblem Engage
Engage.
Divine Edition, containing collectible items. Please look forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes
Oh.
two to tango.
That's actually really cool. It seems like that would,
Cody and May's relationship
oh.
is on the rocks.
this game. The
But
person,
it gets
oh no, this,
even tougher
never mind.
when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only
Yeah,
way
It Takes
forward.
Two. This seems like it would
Team up
really
with
be good on
Warriors
the
of Friend
Switch.
in this critically acclaimed two-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side.
I haven't played it
You're through
because I'm
fantastical
terminally
worlds
alone,
filled with
but,
challenging experiences around every corner.
you know.
In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on two systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
It Takes Two.
Pre-orders begin
That's a
today
musical
on
theater
Nintendo
song.
eShop.
It's like a really good musical theater song that everyone knows. It Takes Two.
The forbidden story begins.
Who is forbidden? Better not tell it. Oh my god.
After mysteriously vanishing as a child,
So I'm assuming this
Ruby
was one of those games that never got released in the United
in search
States.
of her lost memories.
because I've never heard of it at all, whatsoever, ever.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient
So this was
ritual will
definitely
reveal?
released in like 2010.
Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time
Or maybe-
on Nintendo Switch next
Okay,
year.
cool. Yeah, definitely released in 2010.
There's a new
Or the
hero
2010s.
who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new hero.
Nobody cares about That's untrue. People care about Xenoblade. What I meant to say was I don't care about Xenoblade. I don't.
Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies. Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards.
Come on. Come on,
Challenge
it's
even
DLC.
stronger
Nobody cares
enemies
about
to earn
DLC.
valuable accessories and special
The announcement for
outfits.
Xenoblade 3 was kind of cool. Now nobody cares about the DLC. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
More
come on.
hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Drawn to life.
Mythical nonsense begins
Oh.
when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe.
That's cool.
In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. Soak up SpongeBob
I think I
SquarePants
have this
with
game.
Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
I run into this predicament where I have a ton of games, but I'm like, I have never played them. Because, of course.
Fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star.
That's awesome.
They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as
Actually,
many
that's just an
enemies as you
awesome
can
game.
with
That
just
sounds like
your
an awesome
fists
game.
in battle
I like
mode.
that.
Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jagged.
Yeah, like get
Fitness
gamers
Boxing, Fist of the
healthy
North
and
Star
exercising.
launches on
I can
Nintendo
get behind
Switch
that. That's a
March
worthy cause.
2023.
That's
This
probably
ain't
better
your
than
uncle's dodgeball.
poor
Throw
kids in
whatever you
Africa
can at
eating.
opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A small fox washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual.
You know what?
Traverse the island's interconnected realms to
Isometric
retrieve its
adventure
missing pages.
games are starting to get a bit old.
Dangerous traps and even more dangerous
I
monsters
said it.
lurk around every corner.
Like isometric indie
What
games.
long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes. Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming.
I thought they were remaking like Metal Gear Solid games for a sec, and I was like,
Based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills
Oh.
that can help you gain the upper hand against
Sorry.
opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Colosseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch.
oh, I forgot this is live. I was about to just be like, alright, let's play it to the games I want to see. Enough about these indie games where it's like, oh, cool, that game's coming.
For a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Oh, Story of Seasons.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by
That's
your
cool.
father. Restore and expand your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and about in the valley.
Yeah, it looks like a
Ready
good
to
game.
meet your
I
future
don't know what
partner
else to say.
and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on.
Oh,
Their appearances will change over the years.
wait, does that
Your
mean
child
death will be a
also
thing?
choose their career based on how you raise them.
Can you die?
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2020.
That's copyright infringement. I told you. I said that Splatoon 3 is getting DLC updated. They're gonna do something about Splatoon 3. Oh, Splatfest.
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun?
I would bring fun. Let's be real here.
So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join? And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
That was the perfect amount of time for that announcement.
What did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
Fun.
As for me, I've already decided.
Team
I hope
fun.
you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Cool.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Sure.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die.
So what time period is this set in? Is this set in like the 1800s or like the 3rd century or...
You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era.
Dude, this is bustling.
Between day and night.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their paths intertwine?
What's that big round?
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them? And you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th.
Played the first one. Thought it was okay.
What you just
Second
saw
one's
was
kinda cool.
Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your
Is it just me? Am I becoming jaded, or are some of these games starting to look the same? Like, Fae Farm just seems like Story of Seasons. And, you know, like,
the enchanted realms of Azoria.
kind of like, oh, but they're fairies. Oh, that's why it's different. That's why it's different.
Grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items, you'll be able to customize your home and enjoy this mesmerizing adventure even more. As
I was about to be like, that's a tiny home, but then they showed a bigger home, and I'm like, oh.
you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring 2023. It's a musical blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens.
Seems good. Honestly, like, can't complain. I mean, people liked the first one. I'm not a big Final Fantasy fan, so, but you know, like, seems pretty cool. I would buy it if I was a Final Fantasy fan.
Style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series, Octopath Traveler.
I hate when they do paid DLC. I hate when they do paid DLC. Absolutely.
Obtaining a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner. Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries.
I haven't been following this game. Like, I forgot it existed until this point.
And help out the locals with their troubles. At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to...
Why does Edge look so sexy? No Rabbid can be that sexy.
A decisive victory.
I cannot be attracted to fucking Rabbids, okay? I cannot stress how much this cannot happen.
October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Cool.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters, among other relaxing activities. You can also
I'm starting to feel crazy. I'm starting to feel like a cynical bastard, but every game in this direct looks the same. They're just farming sims, and they're all JRPGs, and it's just like, it's all melding together. And I know Nintendo is Japanese, but like, holy shit, Nintendo, so many JRPGs.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future. More Nintendo 64
Cool.
games are on the way. Pilot Wings 64.
Okay.
Mario Party.
Oh. Wait, that's actually really
Mario
nice.
Party 2.
Wait, that's awesome.
Mario Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
Holy shoot.
Pokemon Stadium 2. 1080 snowboarding. Excite Bike 64. These games will gradually be added in the future.
What the fuck? How hard is it to put a to put a ROM on the Nintendo 64? How hard is it? They said, here's one more game we should mention. Oh. Why so slow why so slow in the N64 games? That's what I don't get.
Best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
Cool.
Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals. In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Daylight launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh. Cool.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these.
Looks
Planet's
epic.
creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles.
Don't tell me about your sloppy mistakes in this direct. Just release a finished goddamn game next time, Nintendo. Is it that hard? You used to make good games.
The final summer begins.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? God damn, Nintendo.
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all. New features are
How
also
long
in
has it
store.
been?
The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands.
So I feel like we have one
Atelier
more
Ryza
montage.
3,
One more
Alchemist of the
montage, and then we
End,
get to, like,
Secret Key
the stuff that we all want to
launches
hear
on Nintendo
about.
Switch system February 24th, 2023.
Which is how this stuff works.
Wave 3 is on the way. Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Merry Mountain from the game you're buying.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
Oh.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will be added.
Why not put this in the game in the first place? Why not put it in the game in the first place and then have it be like a November release? I know, crazy, right? Why release a finished game when you could just have a game that has a lackluster reception and then the update is going to come in the holiday? But like, Nintendo.
Mr. Miyamoto!
Hello, it's been a while. I'm
Zelda update. We're going to get an update on Breath of the Wild.
Share with you today, including some news. As you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris
I'm going to give you
Meledandri
some
from
news.
Illumination
Yeah, that's why I'm
next
here.
spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
That's tight. That's really tight. I like
Many
that.
years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Is this what they're doing with Shigeru Miyamoto? Just like, here's a mobile game. Like, show up on the direct. Like, thanks, Miyamoto. I really need to know about Pikmin Bloom. Wait, so it's like Pokemon, but with Pokemon Go, but with Pikmin? I feel like such a cynical bastard right now. You have no idea. You have no clue.
If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here.
Yeah, Miyamoto, you've been going to Universal Studio. You've been going to Nintendo Land. You've been going, dude. He's been going.
Now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Oh, it's definitely Pikmin 4. It's definitely going to be Pikmin 4. 100%. Fucking called it. I called it. I told you so. This is going on the Shorts channel. 1 million views at least. Right. I'm gonna get my dick sucked so hard. Here's Miyamoto because I'm horny for Miyamoto.
However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Seems pretty cool.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the...
You can't reveal Pikmin 4 and then do Just Dance. You can, but like, for the fans, you know? Like, that's such a big whiplash of like, Pikmin 4, Just Dance. I hope you... Do you get that? Do you get that, Nintendo? Because I'm disappointed in you, honestly. I remember people used to give Just Dance on the Wii as like pity gifts. Like people were just like, oh yeah, here you go, here's Just Dance on the Wii. Like, I'm pretty sure they made more of that than they did of crack. And crack is, people want crack.
Can you survive the season of death?
Is that a threat?
Unlife in the village of Lethe.
We've had like 7 games that are like JRPG and cultivate the farm life. Look, I like JRPGs and I like farm life. Oh, never mind. This is a JRPG.
Your cause. While facing numerous...
I thought it was going to be a farming sim. I legitimately was like, it's another farming sim. Fuck. But no, it's just another JRPG, which is fine.
First season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch November 4th. Get ready for a devilishly good time. After 500 years
Bayonetta 5?
in the present day, in the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons.
Wait, didn't Bayonetta 3 release on the Wii U or whatever? So this is like a port?
For herself, to fighting for others, to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising, demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct,
Honestly, I've never played Bayonetta, but I kind of want to play it. It's one of those games where, like, I think it was just past my, it was too much before my time. Too before me for me to play.
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases.
That's how I live in every day. Danganronpa 4? Yeah, this is from...
And Shinigami.
This is definitely from the people who made Danganronpa.
Unsolved cases as a
100%.
detective agency.
Clock Tower
thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence.
See, there's like a mascot, and then there's some like dude. God, she has big tits.
A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However,
this seems like Danganronpa before. I love Danganronpa and I'll buy it, but like, just call it Danganronpa 4.
Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch
Spike
system
Chunsoft.
spring 2023. Enter the village if you dare.
That's...
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch as a cloud version.
Icky.
Ethan
Icky,
Winters
icky,
must face
icky.
the horrors of the village and its 4 fearsome lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on Nintendo eShop to pre-order the full game.
Cool.
Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games.
Cool.
Vanquish foes to avenge your father in this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break their stand.
I feel like when Nintendo actually used to make good games, Nintendo Directs were like, gotta tune into the Nintendo Direct. They're gonna announce some of their games. Now these just kind of feel like trailers for all of the game, for all the game developers that want their game to be on a Direct. I'll still watch it, but it feels like, remember those videos that you used to watch before the book fair that detailed all the books that were coming to your local Scholastic book fair? This is what that feels like. Of it's still entertaining and I'll still watch it, but
Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch.
that is a lot of names for Final Fantasy VII.
Arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant
I'm gonna
Silvergun
fart.
is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that was juicy.
Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus.
Take out multiple enemies of the same color.
Radiant Silvergun
That's not
launches on
racist.
Nintendo Switch later today. Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes and make your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels, complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape their grim fate. Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remastered Tales of Symphonia is coming.
That's actually chill. Yeah. At first I was like, oh my god, another JRPG. But okay. Tales of Symphonia is pretty cool.
Hour of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current chosen one, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG.
The current chosen one, because there were other chosen ones in the past. Yeah, we soon found out that they weren't really chosen.
Presea. Other allies will also join the party. The fate of two interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Oh. I thought all of those games were the same game, and I was about to be like, what the hell? What is that game? Oh, that's cool.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar.
Was this a 3DS game?
Home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to sword, whip, and other familiar
Because this looks like one of the 30 Kirby games that were on the 3DS.
From a distance, or punch 'em up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Nice.
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the...
Nice. Finally a game where I'm like, oh, that game. That's cool.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
That's it?
This next trailer will be our last announcement.
Okay. They did that thing again. Oh, okay, it's Legend of Zelda. Oh, thank God. They're doing Breath of the Wild 2. For a sec, my heart got a pound and think we weren't going to hear anything about Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. Release date? No? Oh, thank God. Okay. That's awesome. And then that's it. Okay, great. Yeah. Alright, so that was an okay Nintendo Direct. It was... I'm gonna be real here. I think Nintendo's strategy of releasing all of their, like, grade A games earlier in the year is, like, because, like, half of the Direct was just, or, you know, some of the Direct was, like, alright, so we're gonna, like, get this game to you guys. Or no, it was, so here's a free update. Free update, free update, free update. And it's like, dude, just wait. Just wait for Christmas or wait another year. Like, do we really, because, like, ultimately the game won't sell as well. And it won't be as, like, it won't be as good if you just leave it be for an update. But anyways, honestly, this Direct just felt like a trailer for all of the games coming to Nintendo Switch. Like, it felt, you know, like, I said this earlier, but it felt like a Scholastic Book Fair video of the one that you watch before the, you know, they make you watch the video of, like, here are the books that you're gonna read before the Scholastic Book Fair, and because you're 9, that video is epic. But yeah. A lot of the games were JRPGs, which, like, I'm not complaining, but, holy shoot. So many JRPGs. It was so many JRPGs. I feel like I saw, like, 17 JRPG farming games that all kind of looked the same. Yeah, other than that, I mean, honestly, kind of forgettable. We got a new Breath of the Wild 2, so that's nice. Tears of the Lost Kingdom. Pikmin 4, which was great. New, what was it? A new, Fire Emblem game. Sure. A lot of games just coming to Switch. It was a lot of games of, like, oh, cool, that game. Oh, cool, that game. Oh, that game, yeah. That game. That's coming to Switch. Cool. It's like, at a certain point, it was just, these are the games they're porting to Switch because our console is really underpowered. And we need stuff for we need games for our console. Yeah. Other than that, you know, I don't really have any complaints. Resident Evil is coming to Switch. Cool. God, this was so early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock. It's like 8 now. I wake up at 8. Yes, I'm whining. I'm whining. I'm a whiny little girl. I've been streaming for about an hour. I really need to poo-poo, but I probably should just end stream. Do I have enough for... I mean, honestly, yeah, Direct was good. I'm trying to see if I miss anything, but it was just a lot of, like, oh, this thing is coming to Switch. This thing is coming to Switch. Oh, the fucking Nintendo 64. Why wait so long? I feel like with the NES and Super NES, it was just like, oh, here's the games. Here you go. Right now. Do it. Now. With Nintendo 64, it's like, oh, here are the games. Wait a bit, though. Just, like, wait a year. We're gonna get them going, but, you know, just wait a couple of minutes. It's slow. It's a slow like, just give me my games. You're porting a game. How hard is it to port a Nintendo 64 game? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, but modders have been doing it for, like, 10 years, so... If modders are better than Nintendo, then I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I guess I should. But yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, let me see. Oh, GoldenEye was pretty cool. that they're porting Gold, because I hear many people like that game, and so the fact that they're porting it, good job. Oh yeah, nobody cares about Mario Kart DLC for the DLC of the DLC. Nobody cares about, you know, Bayonetta 3 was pretty cool. Oh, the detective game, that was pretty cool. Maybe it's because I was reacting to it, but yeah, that Danganronpa 4 looked pretty cool. I'll probably buy it, because I'm a simp for mystery games, honestly. I love a good mystery game. I don't know what it is about me. But yeah, Danganronpa, the Rim Code, that looked amazing. Yeah, and then Breath of the Wild 2. Honestly, just relieved that we got an announced date. It's been, what, like 5 years since Breath of the Wild was released? I mean, I'm assuming they went into production of Breath of the Wild 2 immediately after Breath of the Wild 1, so, like, this game better be fucking knocking my socks off. I think they also know that, like, for Breath of the Wild 2, I'm calling it Breath of the Wild 2 because, you know, I think they kind of, the reason why it took so long is because they kind of knew that, this was going to be, like, this big thing. And so they didn't want to, what's the word? Everybody said. They knew it was going to be, like, Breath of the Wild 2, they knew Breath of the Wild 1 was such a good game. Like, it's, honestly, like, it's so good that other game series are copying Breath of the Wild. That's how good Breath of the Wild was. And so for Breath of the Wild 2, I feel like these devs have Breath of the Wild 1, like, you know, they're just like, they want to make the best possible game because they know if they make anything short, everyone's going to be like, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. So, you know, I kind of get it, of like, there's this immense amount of pressure on the devs. Let me think. Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. You know. Good Nintendo Direct. I mean, I don't really have any complaints. Showed us everything that, you know, it showed good games, new games. Things are coming to Switch, which is good. It's honestly kind of relieving to not, I know I said it before, but it feels kind of relieving to have all these, like, new games, and it's like, oh, that game, oh, that game, oh, that game. Even if it's like, oh, I played that game on my PC, like, a year ago. It's still nice to, like, play them on the Switch for people that only have a Nintendo Switch, which, God knows, if I was, you know, 5-10 years younger, I would only have a Nintendo Switch, so, you know, pretty cool. But, I'm kind of just dragging this out to an hour. Because why not, right? Why not? I'm also trying to give myself as much content as possible for the YouTube video that I'm going to put out after this. Because, of course, I do. I have to put out a YouTube video. But, yes. Oh, Bayonetta 3? That was pretty cool. Yeah, I like Bayonetta 3. Octopath Traveler 2. Okay, now I'm reversing my opinion. Pretty good Nintendo Direct. It may be because I was reacting to it the whole time, so I'm, like, focused on like, bringing the funny and not just, you know, reacting to it. Yeah. Although the second free updates were pretty infuriating. But other than that. Anyways, I need to go poo-poo. Bye.